What is good, everybody? Happy Thursday, guys. I hope you all are having a good ass week this week. I know we are. It has been a crazy couple of days, but a good couple of days. Just been super busy, but that's how this business goes. Getting some deals assigned. Have a couple closings coming up next week. And we had one deal fall through that was honestly a gigantic one that was supposed to close at the end of the month. So we're working on reassigning it. We're doing a big ass showing next week, and we'll probably get that one assigned for like 50 or 60 grand. So it all works out. There's going to be some times that you have deals assigned, shit falls through, buyers end up backing out last minute. It is what it is. That's why you just never stop marketing the deal till that deposit's in and the fucking shit is actually sold. So constantly dealing with bullshit in this business, but I love it. It's just part of it. It's always going to be par for the course, guys. But that's why no matter what, you guys got to take such massive action that it doesn't matter if one deal falls through. You always have other deals coming through. You always got shit working out. So that's why we take so much action. And I locked up a juicy fucking deal the other day in Texas. That was going to be projected 50K assignment. I actually I undervalued the deal. Like when I was underwriting it, I thought it could only sell for 2, and then I went back and just double checked the comps to put in for RTC. And when I looked at the comps, I was like, "Holy shit, we got a deal!" Like it was already a 50K profit at 200K ARV, and we could probably sell it for more. Definitely going to put it out for at least 50K, and then we'll see if Investor Lift does its magic and gets us some more. Because I know it's going to go very quickly. Let's get on these calls, guys. I'm about to call Justin Truex really quick. We have a seller that we have a contract out for, and we're kind of like just going back and forth with terms, and she changes the purchase price on us. So I'm calling Justin right now. Let's see if he answers. We'll get the seller on the phone, and we're going to see if we can't just get to the bottom of this.
What's up, Joey?
What's up, Justin?
Not much, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm on the live right now.
You on the live?
Yes, sir.
No freaking way.
Say what up.
What's up, guys?
But let's call Aaron really quick and try to figure this shit out.
Oh yeah. Can I figure it hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, Ann. Joey should be on here too.
Hey, Ann, how's it going today?
Okay. How about you guys?
Can't complain.
All right. First thing I have to say before we get into some details is that I couldn't pull up the actual FAR bar yesterday in my MLS.
Okay.
And so I called them today and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And they directed me to the FAR bar. So the contract that I sent over yesterday is nothing that I will be using. It's a piece of junk. My attorney looked at it today, and it's called the Florida Bar contract as is, but we don't use it. We use FAR bar. It covers a lot more bases, which is the one that Justin had sent to me under DocuSign.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say that the contract yesterday, basically, in most of the terms, is accurate, but it is not the right contract. So let's go ahead and talk about what you guys want to talk about.
So the purchase price was 1.8 million. Your contract was 2 million. That was the first issue.
Yes, Justin. Last you and I spoke, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago, and I had done a full-on appraisal of the
Yeah, we never agreed on the 2 million. We'd agreed on 1.8 million. That's probably the most that we could.
Yes, we did it. You and I agreed verbally over the phone on the 1.8, and then I did a full on, and I bumped it to 2.
Yeah, that would be a deal killer. Like our lender, when they looked at it, the most that they would even give us right now is a 1.8 for this specific property.
Okay. Well, like I've told you guys many times, I haven't even gone to the open market yet. So I don't really know how the market is going to respond. Walking through the whole house and seeing the care and the elegance and the grandeur in a smaller way. I don't know. I shouldn't say grandeur. I'm not a Palm Beach mansion. I'm a Delray Beach 3,700 square foot home.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the market's going to react, and I am curious to know. But like I said, I did a full-on appraisal, minus garage, minus a pool, etc., and that's why I bumped to 2. We talked about that briefly one time, Justin. You didn't agree. You didn't agree on the phone, but I put it out there.
Yeah.
I think I emailed you a couple times. There was no agreement there, but I did put it out there that I had changed my figures up a little bit.
Yeah, and then when we had talked further from there, we had said like the most we could do is maybe get you an extra 20 or 30 grand, but that would be like the absolute most. Because honestly, if we bought it at 2 million, I'm thinking it's going to go for 2.7 to 3 on the back end. But it's going to cost us anywhere probably closer to the 400 mark. We still got to pay realtor commissions, holding costs, and closing costs on both ends.
No, you won't have realtor commissions because
We
that's
will.
coming out of my proceeds.
No, there's no realtor commissions with us at all. There's no realtor involved in this transaction.
Correct. You will not have commissions.
On the back end, we will. Oh, Justin went out, guys.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it broke up or it went out. I don't know what happened there.
I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna connector in, and I just put my phone down because I'm at work right now.
Yeah, no, you're good. Just mute it. It's all good. I got this.
All right.
Oh. All right, 2 seconds, guys. This deal we could probably sell for about 2 million. So I just want to make sure I get it cheap enough that like we actually get this shit done. Hello?
Can you all hear each other?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I think Justin had lost connection.
Yeah, sorry, I lost you guys.
It's
All
okay.
right, so anyway, back to our conversation.
Oh my God. I'm just gonna call her directly from my number. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Hi, Jared. We keep losing each other.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I think Justin just doesn't have connection because he's at the hospital right now. But
Okay.
yeah.
I hope that's good news. It's like a baby or
Oh
something.
no, he works at the hospital too as his other gig.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yes, ma'am. So what I'm looking at is like 2 million. We would be losing money. Like that would basically be cutting into any money that we're trying to make on the deal. We don't have to get rich on this one. Like I'm not trying to screw you over or get rich on one deal. Like we do a lot of volume with us, so we don't have to make too much on a property. But it's really just a matter of like coming to terms on numbers that make sense for both of us, actually being able to get this done for you, and being able to perform here. If we get it at 2 million, I know we're not going to be able to get this closed. Like we probably wouldn't even be able to get everything approved on our end on the finance end. That's why I was saying if we could be at the 1.8, or even if we had to come up a couple like 20 or 30 grand, I know we could do that. We could actually get this done for you. And the commissions I was talking about, I'm talking about on the back end. Once we go to resell this, because we're going to be flipping this.
Okay, your commission.
our commissions. Like if you do the math of everything, they're at 2 million, we would not be making a profit, or at least not even anywhere near what we would need to spend the amount of money that we got to spend to get in on the deal.
So, well, let me ask you this: what would you like? Let's say on your back end, what would your commission structure be like as an offering?
Meaning, like what? Like if we could have you listed for us on the back end, kind of thing.
No. Forget about me for a second. Although I would offer to do that.
Always.
No, but what would your commission structure be? Because sometimes down here in South Florida, I know you guys are up north. Sometimes down here in South Florida, once we cross that 1.5 mark, our commission structure goes down.
Yeah, so I have a realtor that could do it for me at a very cheap commission rate. That's the only reason why we could even make the 1.8 work, just to be completely honest. One of my realtors, she literally, on the back end, on the buyer's end, you got to give at least 2.5%, if not 3%. But on the front end, she'll charge me 1% commission.
Well, that's very kind of her.
Yeah, that's how she runs her whole business. I've told her 100 times over that I think she should charge a lot more, but that's that's her obviously burden to bear. She does it because she does a lot of volume as well, but it does work for her. She makes a lot of money in the industry, so it does work. But that's what I'm trying to say is like even at the lower commission end of like, let's say we only have to pay 4% on the back end, we still just got to make it make sense for everybody. And like one
No,
point.
Of course you do. I mean, on an investor side of the situation, of course it has to make perfect sense.
Exactly. And honestly, if your house was fully fixed up, like yes, you'd get 2.7 for it, but it's going to cost anybody to do it, anybody at least the 400 grand, because you got to go nicer. It is Delray Beach. It's not like this is like other parts of the country where you don't have to spend this much money. That's the only reason why it would even be that much of a rehab on this.
No, I know. I don't think you would find any qualms with the interior of my home. None whatsoever. What I think and what I presented to Justin in sort of a rough appraisal is that the garage is missing. It cannot be missing. The pool is missing and cannot be missing.
Exactly. And that, and then the inside, we'd still want to do everything, just because if you look at the comps that did sell closer to 3, they're beautiful. Like we would have to do a full at least cosmetic rehab on the inside to just make it like look like those other ones looked like.
Yeah, I'm not sure I entirely agree with that. I mean, some of the comps at 3 have comparable kitchen and bathrooms to my own. My floors are incomparable. Solid hardwood flooring. My floors are truly incomparable. You could never even pay, nor would anyone pay, for the flooring that I have in there, which is about 6 inches thick hardwood flooring, almost around. So, I mean, nobody could ever pay that. Even engineered flooring is cheaper than what it would cost to replace the flooring that I have. But we're just talking about flooring now, and that's just, not something we should probably be talking about.
Yeah.
Is Justin calling in Jersey City?
Jersey City? No, that's my cell phone that calls you. Jersey City. No.
201-240.
That is not Justin, I don't think.
All right, let's send that one to voicemail. Let's get rid of that one. Okay. All right. So anyway, well, you know what? Let me ask you this, Joey. I don't know what your time frame is like. I know that between Justin and I, we put in contract like May-ish, mid-May-ish, so that I can get these 2 lots separated.
Yeah.
Which is 60 days approximately away.
Exactly. And then if we got to push that back. So with us, it's not like it's a rush on our end. Like I do want to get through attorney review with you, like just at least get the process started so we can start working on the funding. But if we got to push it back, we could always push it back for you too. It's more a matter of can we just figure out the price, just get a set price for all of us, figure out the deposit, get that figured out so that it's fair for everybody, and then just really get this thing done for you.
because, like I said, I haven't gone to the open market, and I don't know how it's going to react. You know what I mean?
Understood. So what? How do you want to proceed from here then?
Well, first tell me your terms. In terms of deposit, and how do you actually see the transaction moving forward from a procedural level?
So $800,000 deposit on a $2 million home or $1.8 million home, that's basically a 50% deposit. That I would never do that, just to be completely honest. If I remember last time we talked, you said you wanted something closer to 100 grand. If we did have to agree on that, we could do it, but it would just be a hard deposit at the end of our inspection period. And then all we got to do is obviously do everything, have enough time to be able to do everything on our end to get everybody out there that we need to. And then as long as you could give us enough time, we can do 100 grand non-refundable deposit at the end of the inspection, get this done for you. And then it's just a matter of getting the purchase price worked out. The absolute best that we could do. Like instead of going back and forth and like, I just would rather get to a solid number and just be done at least with that side of this deal so we just get through the contracts with your attorney. 1.83, that is like the absolute highest that we'd be willing to come. That's the most that our lender would probably approve us for.
Okay. Now, I can consider that, Joey. I can consider that. Here again, not knowing what the open market, because the open market is a homeowner. And they're like, oh my God, I can get this house for $2 million. Actually, I would only put it on the open market for 2.3, 2.2, something like that. Oh my God, I can get this house, which is kind of like for lack of a better word, kind of like a celebrity home on Swinton Avenue. And I am no celebrity by any means. I'm not. I'm just ordinary Joe from Buffalo, right?
Absolutely.
So, I understand you guys need to make money, and I understand that there is a lot of value add on this property, and I know it because I'm an appraiser also.
Yeah.
But I don't know how the market wants to react. So, I don't know. How passionate are you guys about it?
I'm very passionate about it. Like I want the deal and I know we could get it done. And I honestly just want to make sure that you don't have to do any rehab. You don't have to touch the property again. I know you are going to be living next door, but it's more a matter of just making sure that you don't have to pay any of the commissions, closing costs. Obviously, you can list it yourself. You'd still have to pay the closing costs. And if there's any rehab that a mortgage would need, then obviously you'd have to take care of that as well. For us, I just want to make sure we can get this done for you. I know you're saying you don't need it done for you. I know you said you could list it, but we can actually perform on this, make this super simple on you once we go under contract. And then all we got to do is obviously just get everybody out there, cross our T's, dot our I's once we get out to the property, and then just actually get this done for you. By the time the lots are split, you'll have your money in your bank account, and we can move on and obviously get the work done, and you'll be living next to a beautiful house as well.
Yes, we all will be. All right, so Joey, here's what it's boiling down to. Should I wait out the calendar and go through all the motions of being a true seller to a buyer, user and buyer? Go through all the motions, pay my share of the cost as seller, et cetera, pay the other commission on the side, et cetera. This is what it's boiling down to me. Should I avoid that whole scenario or let the investor make the money that I probably could have made by hanging on to it myself, right?
Yeah.
And that's what it boils down to.
Absolutely. I mean, it's more a matter of, do you want to deal with obviously listing it, going through the mortgage process?
The only thing is, Joey, I'll tell you, do I want to do all that? No. Do I want everybody traipsing through my house? Confidentially, I live here by myself, and I have for about 10 years now. When I got it to myself through my
Yeah.
And I have no children, I have no dogs, I have no wear and tear, I have nothing going on in this house, and I never wear shoes in the house. So do I want all of that going on? Absolutely not. The only thing is, Joey, I'll be perfectly honest with you, I am curious what the market wants to pay. And I also understand the cost and expenses that I may bear by doing that. So, can I get 24 hours to think about it?
I'll give you 24 hours, and I mean, yeah, just let me know exactly how you want to proceed. If we're good at the 1.83, let's just get everything finalized with your attorney and just get this thing going. And then obviously by the time everything's split up and good to go, then we'll be ready to close on this for you.
Okay. Let's talk about this a little bit further. Let's go into a little more detail while I get my 24 hours here. So, tell me what you come in with as a deposit to put yourself some skin in the game and make yourself a serious investor.
On a house like this, the absolute most we would do would be the 100 that I was talking about.
Okay, until when?
What do you mean until when?
Like 100 up front once you sign a contract. Is that what you're saying?
No, it would be 100 at the end of the inspection period.
So nothing up front.
Nothing up front. It would be 100 at the 100,000 at the end of the inspection period, and once it's posted, it's fully non-refundable. Because by then we're 100% good to go, and it's literally with me. The way I always put it is like, at the end of the day, I'm not worried about the 100 grand. I'm worried about the 1.83 and actually just getting you that money. Because 100 grand, it's gonna. If I post it
No,
before,
you
it's
don't
gonna
have to keep
be.
saying that to me, Joey. I don't need the money. I can get it out on the street in the open market. I can get it. I know I can.
Got it.
Okay, so you've got 100 after an inspection period of, let's say, 7 days. So you've got 100 into the escrow agent. And then what? We wait 2 months for me to, well,
However long you need to get it closed, obviously.
granted, yes. I have some business to take care of on my end.
Exactly.
And then your cash at close?
Cash at close, net to you, unless there's a mortgage on the property.
Yeah, I do have a mortgage. Small, $173,000.
So you would net the rest. Like, we cover all the closing costs, title transfer fees, everything. The only thing we don't cover is that mortgage. It's the only thing that has to get taken out of
No,
it.
I wouldn't expect you to do that. No. And I got a second guy. I got a friend who gave me $30,000 last year to do all the renovations on the exterior $1,000. So I've got that figure. But that's meaningless in the numbers that we're talking about. All right. Can you give me 24 hours to think about this place?
Yeah. And what else is it that you exactly have to think about?
Actually, Joey, if we're under contract
Mhm.
and you have specific performance that you have to do under the contract, as do I don't have to think about much else. The only decision I need to make is, do I go on the open market to see what it's really going to garner, or do I cut and run?
Got it.
Those are the only questions in my head.
I completely understand that. I guess the last thoughts before I let you go, I don't think this would be a cut and run at all. I think it's, regardless what you get on the market, it's probably going to come very close to what you're going to net with an investor like me, just from knowing the market and just seeing everything that's actually sold in your area. But obviously, take the 24 hours. I guess tomorrow.
Yeah, but Joey, I mean, we have to recognize that there's a passion out there for a buyer who's going to be a user and a homeowner, and there's a passion about that person who might pay a different price, whereas you have to make X. And I get that. I get all that. So you can the user buyer and put myself through all the, hassle, showings, and commissions, and closing costs, and title, and this and that, and this and that? Or should I cut front? I mean, that's the bottom line. That's what I have to think about.
Understood.
Now, wait a minute. You guys aren't going to tear my house down, right? I mean, it wouldn't make any financial sense for you to tear this house down.
No, not even in the slightest bit, unless I could sell it for like $10 million on the back end, maybe. But no.
No, that would be impossible. That would be impossible. All
Absolutely.
right. Please give me 24 hours to speak
Yeah.
to my attorney and, I don't know, maybe just somebody with just a friend.
I got you. And if there's anything you need on my end to help you with this decision, I'm here. And if you want me to talk to your attorney or anybody else has questions about us, I'm also here to answer anything.
All right.
Okay. Well, you have a good rest of your night, Ann.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys for calling me. Sorry that Justin cut out and kept coming in.
It's all good. It's all good. I appreciate your time as always. We'll talk tomorrow.
Have a good afternoon. Thank you.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, guys, let's break down that call. So I obviously want to put as much pressure on her back as possible. She's been kicking the tire for about a month now. This is a very big deal. So like, I can't just like, I'm going to push and push and push and push and push. But that's why I was like, well, what else is there that you got to think about? I tried to answer her objection with like, oh, well, I could just go on the open market and get more. And I'm like, yeah, you might be able to. But really, the reality of her situation is end buyers are very picky, and her house is not in tip-top shape. If it was, she'd be getting $3 million for this house. It's not. She knows it. We know it. There's no pool there. There's no garage there. It's missing a lot of shit that the houses that are selling for $3 million have. So we're gonna find. I already have an investor in our back pocket that's probably gonna buy this one. It's literally just a matter of getting it under contract now, and we'll probably sell it for about $2 million. So I still got some room to come up if I really got to, but I'm staying firm at my 1.83. That would be a $170,000 assignment right there. And we got to have fun with these things sometimes too. So that's exactly what I was doing there. She is a really nice lady, and I do want to get this done for her, but it's also like, this is one of those deals that it's like, it's not like, she's not the most motivated seller. So it's just kind of like, just keep the pressure off, just keep hitting it, keep following up with her. We're probably the only one she really is dealing with right now. So we'll see what happens. Let's see if we'll get this done and make a big ass bag. But if not, we keep fucking rolling because we got so many other deals in the contract that don't fucking matter. So let's get it. And as always, put your guys' markets. My brother Javier, how's it going, bro? Hope you're doing good. Put your guys' markets, where you guys are doing deals in, where you guys are out of. And if y'all got any wholesaling questions, I am definitely here to answer that. I'll be up here for probably another 20, 30 minutes. Then got to go grab some groceries. We're making some frijoles tonight. And I think some chicharron, we'll see. And I'll be out here in Colombia for another, almost about a month. Let's see what leads we got to follow up with. Javier, I am looking for a disposition manager right now. That is, dispo position is wide open right now. I need a new disposition manager. If it's something you're interested in, hit me up. It is commission only. I'm looking for hard ass working people. We have on average at least 20 deals under contract at all times. Closer to 30, honestly, or 40 typically, but right now we have 29 in the pipe. So anybody that does dispositions for me, they will always have deals to sell and they'll always be fed. But I am currently looking for a disposition manager. It has to be full-time though. It has to be someone that's willing to go all in with me, and I will make sure you all get fucking paid. I'll make sure that we build a good ass culture together, which we already got in the company. We got some good ass energy here. But dispo is the position we're looking to fill. So if anybody's looking for a fucking job, this position with your boy, I'll make sure that you guys are fucking taken care of. And we got every resource you need to be successful. I can tell you guys that much. Let's get on these fucking calls. All right, this one might be a potential subject too. Justin, my brother. Dude, 1.83 is the most I came up to. We ain't coming any higher, and we're going to get this shit fucking sold. She said she needs 24 hours to think about it, and we'll see what happens. And by the way, if you guys ever need help closing your deals, hit me up. I'm working with a bunch of different wholesalers right now, helping them close their fucking leads, and we're making some fucking bread together. So if you guys need help getting shit to the finish line, hit me up. We can always JV. I'm here to fucking help y'all. There's nothing better than making money with other people, I promise you guys. It's way better than fucking doing this goddamn business on your own. Javier, hit me up on if you either hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. Instagram's preferred. I'll give you my cell phone number and then I got you, bro. We'll schedule a call and see what we could do. Louis, what up, my brother? Louis, I got some deals in fucking Wisconsin right now, bro. I'm up in your neck of the woods. Let's keep these calls going, yo. Yes, sir. I got one in Racine. Hey, is this Donna?
It is.
Hey, Donna, my name is Joey. You were speaking with Jose about a week ago on one of your properties you're selling in Troop.
Yes.
And then I think there's also another one you're selling as well, or are they both right next door to each other?
Yeah, they're right. There's a house in between. It's I like a townhouse. You know, there's 4 of them together, and I own 2 of them.
Oh, okay. Okay. Understood. And you're a realtor as well, and you have them listed yourself?
I am a realtor.
Okay. And how has the activity been on them since you put them up?
Well, I've had 2 offers on the 104, which is the smaller one, and they fell through because they couldn't get financing. So, not anything to do with the house.
It was on their end.
And I've had a lot of time.
It was on the buyer's end for that one.
Yes, and then I've had a lot of lookers at the other one. It's a little bigger and it's priced a little higher.
That's 108?
Yes.
Let me check 108 out really quick. Okay. And are you firm on the price, or is there any negotiation room at this point?
I would negotiate on the price, but I'm not. I mean, most of them have been, offering me half of what I'm asking. And I'm a realtor. I'm not stupid, you know.
Understood.
I know y'all have to get them at a good price, but
Yeah, we obviously got to get it at a price that makes like us money, but it also has to make sense for you.
right.
Yeah. And I mean, with us, we're not looking to like rip you off or anything. As long as we can make money on the deal and get it done, that's all that matters. We don't have to get rich on one deal. So, yeah. So I'm gonna, I guess if I could get you a price that made you happy on both of these, would you be ready to sign paperwork today?
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to sell one of them. I own one, and then me and my daughter and son own the other one. So,
Okay.
you know, I have to take that one out in, but
Okay. So which one's the one that that's yours? Is that 108 or 104?
108 is mine.
108 is yours. Okay, so let's start with 108. So basically, I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions on the property, and then I'll get you an offer on this call. If the offer makes sense, I'll send you over the purchase agreement that we would both go over together. And then as long as you were good with everything in that agreement, we would just sign it, send it over to title, and then obviously just pick a closing date of your choosing to receive the money. And then title would obviously wire it to you via wire transfer certified check.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So foundation here is good.
Do what now?
How's the foundation on the condo?
It's fine, as far as we know, that we haven't had any problems with it. The roof's about 6 months, maybe about 6 years old, and, last year I put all new, doors in it. It's got that, what do you call it? It's not carpet, it's, oh my lord, what do they call it? It's kind of like, it looks like wood.
Oh, like linoleum. Like they roll it out?
Well, it's not linoleum. It's, you know, they come in, you know, like 8 by 4 sheets, you know. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's not linoleum, and it's real durable. I mean, it's hard to even scratch it.
Got it. Okay. So it's looking like it's just gonna be a cosmetic rehab, right? Like how old are the mechanicals? Electrical, plumbing, HVAC?
The air conditioner, I'm not sure. I've had the house about 3 years, and it had air when I bought it, so I don't really know how old it is. I know it's like, oh my gosh, my kids sell that unit. It's, I'm sorry, I'm just crazy right now. I can't think of nothing.
No, it's okay.
It's a good unit. It's not an off-brand. It's a good unit.
Okay.
Never had any problems with it.
Okay. But do you know if like the wiring and plumbing, I'm guessing that's all original to 1977 when the condo was built?
Yes.
Okay. Because that might be things we want to update then. Okay. And then, what's the reason you're selling both of these?
Well, I'm getting married, and my kids live down, close, you know, they live farther away than I do, and them and their dad who I'm married, remarried, so he has a house down there, and my kids both have houses down there. They have 200 acres. And I'm moving down there, and I've also got another, I really have 2 houses up here. I have one that I live in right now that I redid, you know. And I'm going to sell it as soon as I get, you know, you get moved out.
Got it.
But it's nicer than the one that's over there, because I haven't just totally just like remodeled, but I've got new cabinets boxed and stuff like that, repainted, and it's nice. It's not like, you know, those over there they've never had anything done to them. I mean, the kitchens are original and everything.
Understood. Okay. And then what do you think in retail would be for this? Like if these were fully fixed up?
If what? If they were totally redone, I
Yeah.
guess that's a good point.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, probably the one across the street is 1,800 square feet, the one that I own. If it was totally, you know, updated, it probably also got 150 square feet. $140,000.
Understood. And are they in an HOA or anything?
No, there's no HOA.
Beautiful. Okay. Okay. So no HOA. And then what's the time frame that you need everything closed in?
I don't have a time frame.
Okay, so you could take some time. Okay. Okay. Let me place you on a brief hold. I honestly, what I'm looking at on my end, I mean, I am thinking that for at least for 108, it is looking like it's listed pretty close to retail in my opinion. But let me just talk to my partner, see what the best we could do is, at least if we do it cash, and then let's see if we can work something out right now. Okay, so just bear with me about give me about a minute or two. I'm just gonna place you on a brief hold.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'll answer this really quick. Sufyan, how's it going, brother? And Joe, the closer, what is good? My daily KPI is usually about 60 outbound calls, minimum 5 offers a day. And for me, I mean, my real KPI I'm focused on now is just a contract a day every single day. So that's my main goal. Some days I'll hit it. Like I have acquisition people that are teeing up leads for me now. So all I have to do is literally schedule the appointment and just call them and close it. So my outbound calls haven't been as high, but my offers have been way higher. And my contracts obviously are always up. But typically my goal is a contract a day every day, 5 to 6 days a week. 6 contracts a week is really what I need to be consistent. And now I've done a lot of time training my team, so that's really where my time's been going, more than getting these contracts. But there's a constant. There's not a week that goes by that we don't lock up a minimum of 3 contracts. Just put it that way. We just put this Joan in Propelio right quick. Let's comp her out. What's the square footage? 1922. So this is probably just going to be, it is a 77 bill. Mechanical should be good. It's probably going to be about 50K on the reno, I want to say. It's in 1,900 square feet. The issue is that's why everybody's offering her half of what it's worth, because ARV, as a flip, ARV, there are no comps to even give us an ARV, but what I'm seeing on my end is there's a single family like mansion that sold for $235 right down the street from her house. 3,300 square feet. Are you still there?
I am.
Okay. So there's not too many comps in the ways of condos that have sold, but I'm sure you obviously know that. The biggest issue I'm seeing is, I mean, there's like a mansion that just sold right down the street from your house, and that it was like immaculate, and it was 3,300 square feet. It only sold for $235.
Now, let me tell you the secret behind that.
Yes, ma'am.
That house was totally original. I'll give you it. I mean, I don't know what year it was built, but it was old. They started out asking $400,000 for it.
Mm,
and they ended up, somebody bought it pretty cheap, and then they turned around and told Soap to they're still working on the house.
got it.
It was about a year, and it was, I can't remember what year it was built, but it was older than me driving. And that house was totally original. There was nothing ever done to it.
Understood.
And it's looking real good. I mean, they still got a lot of work to do, but
Yeah.
it's looking real good.
No, I see that. And then it's just, I'm looking at everything else that's sold. The highest anything that's really sold is like 300. And that wasn't even in this neighborhood. That was like way down the street.
But there's only there's my house and another house right there with the country on that, and then stuff across the street. That's the only thing goes here.
Yeah.
Where you're looking.
I'm looking at, there's one that sold for 300K. It was a single family home, but that one was 2,100 square feet. And it was,
300, I don't know how old was it.
it was 303 Brandon Street. It was fully fixed up though. But what I'm thinking is normally single families will sell for higher than condos unless the condo is obviously a brand new development. And so what I'm thinking on my end is retail for this, it's probably close to about 200, maybe 220 is what I'm thinking on my end. Dude, for retail, just for this one, like if we were gonna fully fix it up, just redo the kitchen, redo the bathrooms, put the brand new flooring in, and just make it beautiful on the inside, we're probably only going to get, I want to say, close to about 220. And to get it up to that shape, it's going to cost us about 50 grand of work. Just because, like, obviously we got to. If I'm gonna do it straight cash, and we're gonna flip it. The most I could probably get you, honestly, hold on. Like it's gonna be probably where everyone else has been coming in. I'd probably be like 90 to 100 grand cash. Yeah.
But I appreciate your effort.
No, so
I'm a real, I know I can get more than this before, but we're not desperate.
No, I completely understand. I do also have other solutions that might be able to work for you, honestly. I am trying to look at it as a rental too, because sometimes if we buy it as a rental, I can get you a little bit more money. But the issue is the most we could rent it for is only 1,700. So even if we wanted to get that 1,700 out of it, it's still gonna maybe we don't have to go as nice as we would for a flip. So maybe it'll cost us about 40 grand. But with that being said, we still probably would have to be around like maybe 120, 130.
I was getting $1,400 for rent.
Got it. Like as it's at right now. Like as it's at right now, correct?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Like the condition that it's in right now, correct?
Yes, the 1,400.
Yeah, exactly. So if we had fully fixed it up, we'd probably get about the 1,700. So then that's why like 120, 130, that would be the sweet spot if we were gonna just buy it as a hold.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate it, and thank you for calling.
Yeah, I mean, can we look at the other one and see if we can work something out on that as well? I mean, I want to see if we can get.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be glad for you too.
Okay, and I think.
You're gonna give me 125 for this one, and you're not gonna give me maybe 75 for that one down there, and I'm not gonna do that.
It depends on how much we could rent it for, honestly.
Yeah, well, we got $1,100 for it, for the renting one.
That's what you got for that one. Let me see. 104. And how's the condition of the 2-2?
It's in good condition. The bedrooms, if we need to put new coffee in the bedrooms in the hall. Our new floors in there. I've got new floors in the living room.
Yeah, this one, it looks like we wouldn't have to do as much work, honestly. So this is just a single story, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It does have no apartments in it, it just is out. And, you put next door in the living area.
Okay. And is there a significant mortgage on both of these, by the way?
No, we don't owe very much on them.
And you said you did own another property as well?
Yeah, I'm going across the street, it's 108 still.
No, I know that. I'm sorry. I mean, like you own another place that you're going to be moving to, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you if I could get you more money for 108 and we just did it over time, is that something you'd be open to? Like if we could do kind of like an owner finance?
No, we don't want to do it on finance. You have to pay, you know, you would have to pay it off, and I'm not going to own finance it. We know they pay it off.
What do you mean by that? Like you'd have to pay it off the other property?
We have a loan. I have a loan on that house. Not very much, but I still have a loan.
Okay. Well, what we've done for other people in the past, because like it's not like the house isn't livable right now, either of them, is we could take over the payments on that loan and then still get you the equity out of your house if that was something you'd be open to, just because it's not a significant loan on it, and then just get everything taken care of for you that way if that was something you were open to, and then you would obviously at least still get the full equity of your house.
What if my bank wouldn't let you do that? What if they wouldn't let you take it to payment?
It's not.
We have a real good bank, and they give us, you know, they're real good to us. And I don't know, you know, they keep everything in house.
So basically, it wouldn't be done through the bank. It would be done through the title company and an attorney. It's called this. It would be a subject. It'd be a subject too. So wait, say that again.
You're talking about our bank letting you take over our payment.
Yeah, so we would just take over the payments. The bank actually doesn't, like, we don't work with the bank. We would work directly with you, title company, and the attorney. And then we would basically just be setting up a debt servicing company to make sure that the payments are always coming out. And that's how we do it that way. And then it would be the same thing with the debt servicing company for making the payments directly to you guys. And it's more a matter of, like, the reality of it is for a deal like this, like, we're not assuming the mortgage. So most banks, that like we don't go to the bank and we're like, hey, we're going to be taking over your payments, because then they would do what's called a due on sale clause, and they would call the loan due. We would basically just be making payments taking over your payments, making payments to you over time, and then it would just get done through the transfer of the deed. And we would set up a trust and everything, and our attorneys do thousands of these, so they know how to set it up the right way so that it's like you're protected, we're protected, and we don't have to deal with any of the stress of it. And then it just obviously gets you the full equity in the house. And obviously, we'll be able to start taking over the payments for you if that's something you guys are open to.
No, I don't think we would be open to that. I don't like that.
Okay. No, I understand.
To take over our payments, and if the bank won't let you do, I mean, you're talking about not even putting it in your name, is that right?
The deed would go in our name. The mortgage would still stay in your name on this, exactly.
Yeah, okay, no, we're not interested in that.
Understood. I just try to look at. I'm still gonna see if I could get you enough cash for the one on Villa, because it is in better condition than the other one. The way that I do my business is I just try to see if I could find whatever's gonna be the best solution for you, and if it works, great. If not, then obviously it is what it is. I just want to see if we could actually get any of these done for you.
Okay, well, just, you know, let me know.
Yeah. Do you have another like 2 minutes? I'm looking at the numbers right now on the one at 104, and I'm gonna see if we can make that one work.
Okay.
Yeah, so just give me. Do you know what market rent would be over there if we had fully fixed up that house? Because I know you said you were getting 1,100. The other one said because it was a 3-bedroom, it would have gotten 1,700. But this one's obviously a bedroom less and a bathroom less. So do you have any idea what market rent would be over there?
You could probably get 12 or 13 for it, probably. Rent is pretty high here in this area.
12 or 13. Okay, and you said you were getting 1,100 for it.
Mhm.
I mean, if we could cover all the closing costs, and then obviously, like you're the one that has it listed anyway, so it's not like the commission really matters on that one. What
And
would
with my commission.
it is still your commission on that one?
No, I'm not gonna get commission.
Okay. So if we could cover all the closing costs, and then there were obviously not going to be any of the commissions involved. What do you think the best that you guys would be willing to take on that would be?
Well, I would have to talk to my son and daughter about it and say, I'm gonna save this and probably in a little while, so
Okay.
I will find out. But
Okay.
I don't know. I just have to see what are you thinking? You tell me what you're thinking and I'll see if we can live with it.
I'm thinking, I mean, obviously it's been up for 100 days, both of these. So obviously the market's not calling for the 150. I'm thinking just because it isn't as good of condition, I would not be at the 75 that you were thinking for this one. We'd probably be closer to 100. Maybe I think the max we'd probably be able to do would be like 105 to 110.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they'll go for that, but you know.
Is there any way you could talk to them and
I'll talk to them. I'm gonna see them just a little bit, and I'll say, but I really don't think they're gonna do that. But I will find out. You thinking like 105 or 110?
yeah,
Let me see what's the least they can do.
say it again?
I said, let me see what the least they will take.
Yeah.
You know, and you just call. Do you have an email address or anything?
Do I have your email? I do not. Can I grab it?
Do you have an email?
Oh, yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, so do you want me to text it to you or do you want me to just tell it to you right now?
Yeah, just text it to me. That'd be great. With your name and everything.
Absolutely, I will. I'll send over the text right now, and then should I circle back tomorrow, Monday? When's a good time to circle back with you?
Yeah, tomorrow'll be fine if you want to.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I'll circle back tomorrow. You have a great rest of your day.
Okay, thank you. You too.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay. He sent. Cool. Joe, the closer, said, do you have dialing talk time KPI set in place? Usually we try to get at least 3 hours of talk time a day. Honestly, talk time really isn't something that I track, just to be completely honest, but I do work with Eric Klein, and that's like one big thing that he's very keen on is you want to get at least 2.5 to 3 hours of talk time a day per acquisition manager. My biggest thing I track for my KPIs is literally offers, dials, offers, contracts. Those are my 3 biggest KPIs that I'm focused on. How many dials does it take me to get an offer? How many offers does it take me to get a contract? How many contracts does it take us to get a close? So I know my contract to close ratio, and also obviously percentage of, or I'm sorry, cost per lead is another thing that we're always looking into, and basically like leads per contract, shit like that. So those are all good numbers to track, but really the main ones are those big 3: dials, offers, and contracts. If you're just like, I got to the point where I'm not even worried about offers. I'm like, I'll make an offer and get a contract. Some days, like first offer of the day. Sometimes it takes me 10 offers in the day. It just depends on the day. But as long as you guys are tracking your metrics and you see what's going on and how much it's taking you to, how many dials it's taking you to get an offer, how many offers it's taking you to get a contract, you guys will have predictability in your business and obviously scalability, because then you could hold other people accountable to those numbers. One thing I'll say, I'll leave you guys with my quick soapbox today. Let's talk about sales process today. Every call that you guys do needs to be somewhat identical. You need a legitimate sales process to be successful in this business and be repeatable in this business. Anyone can lock up a deal, but to do it over and over and over again, if you look at the people in the Closers Olympics, the top 3 people every single year have a goddamn sales process. I don't care what it is, whose it is. Make sure you guys have a sales process that you are following. Make sure that you practice that script verbatim. Like, I don't even let my acquisition managers get on the phone until they literally can read the script to me without looking at it, and they know exactly what they're saying. Then they get on the phones and they'll get a contract within their first week. That's how it goes. But you guys just got to make sure that you are following a system. You have an operating system in your brain for how these calls need to go. And then when you are on these calls, you will have control over these sellers in the way that you need so that you can get them to the closing table and you can get the contract signed on that call, and you guys will be successful. It's a lot easier when you can lock someone up on the first call than when you have to keep sitting there, follow up. Oh, did you sign the contract yet? Where are we at? Fuck that. Get them to sign on the first call. Save your guys self so much more time, and then just worry about getting these deals sold. I will see you guys back here tomorrow. I love y'all. Go have a good rest of your day. If you guys ever have any more questions, hit me up, Joey Bibbo on Instagram. That's where I'm the most responsive. I'm sorry if I don't ever answer you guys on Facebook. I get to you when I see them, but I never check my Facebook messages because the apps are different. It gets me all fucked up. But if you guys ever need to contact me, hit me up on Instagram. That's the best place to reach me. Always get my notifications on there. But yeah, love you guys. Go have a good rest of your Thursdays. Go crush your fucking goals, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace the fuck.